All In Sports Network. We love sports.
Coming to you from the land of Bristol. This is All In Colts, presented by the Unstable Blues.
Welcome back in. Officially 1 week from Christmas. It's time again for the Unstable Pick 6. We will take turns with our predictions of 6 high-profile games around the NFL, all with playoff implications, including some that impact the Colts' very slim playoff chances. So, let's go. All In Colts.
I'm Kevin. This is my son Liam. We're the Unstable Blues. Happy to present All In Colts as part of the Rogue Media Sports Network.
Yep.
A little choked up there because it's playoff time. The Chiefs, Bills, Steelers, and Houston have already clinched playoff spots for the AFC, and on the NFC side, it's the Eagles, Lions, and Vikings guaranteed a spot. So,
yes.
Here are the playoff scenarios eligible this week. Go for it.
The Chiefs will clinch the number 1 seed with a win and the Bills losing.
Yep. The Steelers can lock up the AFC North with a win over the Ravens. Easiest.
And the Ravens guarantee themselves the playoffs with a win and Dolphins and Colts loss.
The Broncos can clinch the playoffs with a win and the Dolphins and Bengals and Colts loss.
The Chargers are in the playoffs with a win and Dolphins and Colts loss.
And the Colts will not be eliminated solely by a loss to the Titans.
First one that we have, Denver playing the Chargers. We need the Chargers to win here. Short week woes. Chargers are now 1 game back in the 7th seed. Broncos could look to push to the 5th seed, but the Chargers just got dominated back in week 6.
Short week, both teams. Chargers coming off a loss. Broncos coming off a win. I think Harbaugh rights the ship, and Chargers get it done.
Yeah. I think the Chargers don't want to be the 7th seed. I think they're going to get this done. It's in LA as well. So I think it's going to be hard for Denver, especially with the way they played against Indy. Not that there was necessarily like terrible, but the turnover
Come from behind, kind of, yeah.
Turnovers were a big deal, and the Chargers also just got beat really, really badly. So they're going to want to make up for that. So I'm going to go Chargers.
All right, and that puts the next game on Saturday now. Saturday NFL football is going to be Houston at the Chiefs in Arrowhead.
Yes.
Let's see. Houston could try to make a run for the 3rd seed. The Chiefs have to keep fighting for that 1 seed home field advantage, as they can lock it up with a Bills loss. This is a rare time where the Colts are maybe rooting for Houston.
Yep. I think it's hard to go against Kansas City with what they've been doing. But if they don't have Mahomes, it could be a problem. So this is kind of like, I have no clue what to say here. I'm going to go with the fact.
Wentz season.
I'm going to go with the fact that it's in Arrowhead and still the Chiefs, regardless if Mahomes is there or not. So I'm going to go Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, it's still the Chiefs' defense against the Houston offensive line. With that being said, this wouldn't be the first time where Carson Wentz has taken over as a backup and led a team well late in the season.
Mm-hmm.
It's how he got his name for the Eagles. So Chiefs are going to win this no matter what. Let's be honest. The league will find a way anyway.
Yeah. Next game, Steelers in Baltimore playing the Ravens. Another Saturday game.
Yep.
This is essentially for the division. Whoever wins this has a good shot at winning the division. The Ravens end with Houston and the Browns The Steelers will end with Chiefs and Bengals. So one hard game, one easier game for both of them.
Yep.
Colts are going for the Steelers, even though that feels wrong for you. Who do you have for this one?
All right. All right. Who won the first one? We'll look this up.
Pittsburgh did.
That's right. It was
in Pittsburgh though. So
yeah, but
I believe it's close.
Yeah, this is another Harbaugh win, I think.
Okay.
It's tough to say because Tomlin is equally as on the other side.
Oh,
and then
yeah, it was by 2 points.
Okay, now I got to look up what the weather is.
The past win was by Pittsburgh won by 2 points.
Yeah, Baltimore weather Sunday.
I don't know if it matters the weather because they're both northern teams.
I know
they both have similar weather. They're both close to each other. It
matters to the run game, and it's not really going to matter. It's going to be in the 30s and no weather conditions. It was close. It was 2 points last time. I'm going to go swing it the other way and go Ravens this time.
I'm going to say Ravens too. Technically, the 2 points is under the 3-point advantage that you get for home game, which means, in theory, according to that, Ravens played better than Pittsburgh did, even though they were down in the spread. So I'm gonna go Ravens. I'm gonna go Ravens with this one. The Harbaugh sweep this week.
All right. Next one.
Yes, I believe it's you this time.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
That is, yeah. All right. Okay.
You seem disappointed. You seem disappointed like this. This was what I mean. Sway from.
I don't want you to run away with this thing. All right. Eagles at the Commandos. Eagles pushing for the number 1 seed. Commandos trying to fend off the Seahawks on the backside for the wild card.
Yes. I think these are both talented teams. Same division as well. The top 2 teams in the division. I think the Eagles are going to get it done. I think the Eagles are looking fantastic right now. I think they weren't necessarily struggling in the beginning of the season, but they had a couple things to figure out. They were winning football games, but had stuff to figure out. But now they're really hitting their stride whenever it matters. Early December football into the playoffs and stuff like that. That's whenever you want to hit your stride. I think Philly gets this done. Saquon, have yourself a day. I need you to.
Right. This is a tough one for me. Who we got? Eagles got next. They end with the Cowboys and Giants. Wow. 3 divisional games to end the year. I'm going to say that the Commanders find a way to get this one done at home. Even though the Eagles won it and need it, I think there are other games that they can still try to make that push. Maybe. Maybe. So I'm going to say they falter a little bit.
I think I would disagree with you. I think this is one of the key games for the Eagles because I think you win this, the rest of the season isn't necessarily easy, but it's one of the easier schedules.
Yeah.
So, like, you win this and you keep winning and the Vikings beat the Lions, then you are the number 1 seed. Because you have the head-to-head over the Vikings.
I get it. I get it.
I think this is a very important game for Philadelphia.
I get it. Don't talk me out of my pick. You shouldn't do that.
I'm not talking you out of your pick.
We differ for you're welcome.
Yes. I will get that one right. I know I will.
This one definitely is you.
Browns at Bengals. It was the black top, orange pants for the Bengals, I believe.
Yep.
Bengals have an outside shot at the playoffs. The Browns are hanging tough. They benched Jameis now. It's Dorian Thompson Robinson. I don't know if I said that right, but that guy, DTR.
Yep.
the Colts want the Bengals to win this. Just helps them out in several different ways.
Yep.
Who you got here?
They want the Bengals to win. If the Bengals can't win this game, this is pretty sad. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, they end with the Broncos and then at the Steelers. So, like, if you want to have a shot, this is it. You can't miss this one. So I'm going to say the Bengals get that.
Yeah, I think I agree with you here. The Bengals offense is looking very, very hot right now. So I need Joe Burrow to do something big here. So let's do it. Why not? Bengals.
You do. We'll get to fantasy tomorrow. But for now, the last game is the Vikings in Seattle taking on the Seahawks. Vikings going for the number 1 seed with the showdown with the Lions in Week 18 looming. The Seahawks now on the outside looking in, 1 game back from the Rams in the division. Also 1 game back of the Commanders holding the head-to-head tiebreaker.
Yes.
Seahawks hold the tiebreaker over the Commanders. That's why they would be tied and therefore be in 1 game back.
I think the Vikings. This is a game they need to win. Kind of like the Philly game. The Vikings' schedule afterwards is super easy because obviously they had to play the Lions. But this is a game that you kind of have to win to keep up with the pace because you're looking at a first-round bye whenever no one believed in you. So great props to Minnesota and everything like that. So I think Minnesota will win this because this is a game they need to keep up with. Seattle can make stuff up later on, and their division right now is honestly weak. So I think they could still win the division with a loss here. With I believe the Rams are in the lead.
Yep.
The division. The Rams could win lose more games, and Seattle could take over the division very, very easily. So I think Minnesota needs this more than Seattle, even though Minnesota has clinched the playoffs.
You say that they needed more, but like it's a question. Like they both need this game, I think, equally, and so it has to do with: do you believe in a team? Do you believe more in a team that is trying to chase for something? Or do you believe in a team with their back up against the wall? Which team would you rather go against?
I would say I'd rather go against a team that has their back against the wall.
All right. Then I will go with the Vikings as well.
I think a team who has hope is a lot more scary to me.
Hey, it's the hope that kills you.
All in Sports Network. We love sports.